My name is Greg Hawk. I'm a treasure hunter and a prospector, and I was looking for an off-road trailer, and a lot of them I saw advertised were 25 to 35,000, and they really didn't meet my needs. So I ended up purchasing a M105 1.5-ton military trailer. It was an Army trailer, had a green canvas top on it, everything like that, and I converted it into the way I wanted it. And so I could stay out for 3 or 4 weeks at a time. So I'm going to go ahead and show you some clips here as I progress through it, and at the end a little bit of videos as to the final finish on it. So if you're interested, stay tuned and let's go through it. Thank you. This is a trailer. When I first purchased it, you notice the old green canvas tarp over it is about 3 or 4 inches short of going over the side so rain can get in there. This is a side shot of just the old wheels and axles. I took a shot underneath just showing the heavy suspension, how heavy this thing really was. I want to cut out a lot of that to get rid of the weight. This is after I took the frames off, canvas off, getting it stripped down. This is a look from the back end of it. I plugged all the holes in the decks on the side to get this thing waterproof. So look at the front of it and look in the background. You see the slatted sides. I'm going to take all the slats loose and just use the uprights. I pulled that heavy wheel off the front of it because that was probably 150 pounds right there. That's another shot of it. And I'm going to go ahead and sandblast it, paint it, and flip it over here so I can start work on it. This is after I flipped it over and took off the heavy axle and all the undercarriage. This is once I've sandblasted and repainted the bottom, and I put some cross members on there for bracing. They're welded on the clips for the axle, so looking from the back end of it. I went to a outfit in Texas and ordered a complete package with new electric brakes, axles, springs, tires, a whole ball of wax for this. All right, and there's another shot once I've got the axle on. All right, and then went ahead and had the wheels balanced, mounted those on there. Once I got them mounted, I went ahead and painted the rims brown and get ready to flip it over. Okay, once I got it flipped back over, I went ahead and welded a new jack on the front of this. You see it's a lot lower profile now. It probably dropped it 6 to 8 inches. This is looking at the back end. Once I put the uprights up, I used 3/4 inch MDO plywood, 4 foot high all the way around, and I mounted a part of a sheet at the front of this trailer on a deck. You'll see why in a minute. I went ahead and put on 2 coats of a Herculiner on the deck and so far up on the sides to make sure we sealed everything up, keep it waterproof and skid resistant. Okay, once I got that done, I went ahead and put the frames back on top, get ready to put the new top on. So in this picture here shows the top's on. Looking at the front, you see that plywood coming around up 4 foot off the deck, so it's working out pretty good. Now we're looking at, I just mounted my 100-gallon water tank in there on top of that plywood deck, so I have it secured down. And then I put a on-demand hot water heater and a 12-volt diaphragm pump in the bottom there. I went ahead and bolted a gang box to the floor for some secure storage. When we first started building this, we noticed there were some little stake pockets. So we came up with the idea, we'll go ahead and build some brackets, extend out from those stake pockets, and put shelves on it. Look around here the other side, we've already got one shelf mounted. This is a little 11-inch shelf, the other side will be 15. So once I get it all set up, we'll take another shot. This is looking at the front of our trailer. We got a little generator inverter sitting on the front, which can power our Starlink Mini, which I have mounted on top of a pole. So we have power out there anytime we need it, and we got internet anywhere we're at. If you notice alongside the trailer, we've got our table mounted on the side there. That's 16 inches wide, so it gives us plenty of room to put our cook stove or whatever to do what we want to do. Okay, we just pulled into a campsite and I got everything unloaded, and I thought I'd give you a look around and show you everything I've done. First of all, I've got the solar panel hooked up to my solar system, and on the front of the trailer you see the pole. On top I've got a Starlink Mini. It's awesome. You just hook in, put it up anywhere in the States, and you pretty much get reception. Below it is a surveillance camera, motion activated. As you see, there's two plug-ins on the front of the trailer there. They go to my inverter on the inside, so I can run my Starlink Mini, and I can run a cord into my tent and have power in there. And if I want to, I've got a generator for backup on the ground here, so I can run power to the tent also. All right. On this side of the trailer, I have a bench I built for the side. Brackets go into, there's a couple stake pockets, so I've got a nice little bench there. On the side wall here, I've mounted a shower head and a faucet handle there, so you can turn on the water. There's a 12-volt DC pump inside. It goes through my hot water heater, and it's hot water on demand. The other switch there, I've got a little rope lighting around the side of the trailer for nighttime, so you always have some light to cook by or see around. And the other switch is for inside the trailer. We have lights. Coming out is our cables for our solar panel. Okay. Ground here's a little wood platform you can stand on taking a shower. And over here's the dunny on the ground. Well, we've got a shower and dunny tent that I can put up for a little bit more privacy. All right. On this side of the trailer, this table bench is a little bit wider, about 15, 16 inches wide. I got my water, I got my cook stove, coffee pot, pans, everything I need to cook right here. See the little rope lighting going around there? All right, got extra water on the ground. My chairs, everything out here, all those bins, was everything. It's got my food, it's got cooking utensils, my metal detecting gear, and storage for my tent. All right. This is looking inside my trailer. I've got my tools mounted to the side there, my jack, shovels. I have two 100 amp lithium batteries for my solar system. I got an inverter, which is the red box, my power unit controller on the wall here for my solar. Got a water heater on demand right there. 100-gallon water tank. I've got room for 3 propane tanks. I got a gang box I can put things in and lock up for security. And I have racks built for my shelving and everything else I need to load up here. This is my Life in Tents. This is where I bought this. It's called the Fernwah 16-footer. It's quite nice. It's canvas. I think it's about 11-ounce canvas. It also has a rain fire you can put on top. But I took up quite a bit of the room. I mean, they can sleep 8 people in if you wanted it. It's quite spacious. It's got zip-up panels so you can let the air flow through. Step inside. I got carpet on the floor on this one side, kind of a workout area. My bed in the back. I got a table, got my computer, books I'm reading, got a spare bunk here, and then I've got my Minelab metal detector, my GoPro box, and my drone over there. And I've got a little heater in here in case I get a little nippy at night or first thing in the morning I can turn it on and warm things up. Right, this is pretty much a complete setup as it goes, and I can possibly stay out here for a month at a time, was the plan. I'm all hooked up, about ready to go. Hope you enjoyed this little video showing how I fitted this out. If you're interested in some treasure hunting, I've got a website, desertroamerpress.com. You can go to. I've got a treasure blog and videos on there. And I've got a YouTube channel that has over 20 different treasure hunting videos on it. Hope you enjoyed it, and maybe we'll see you down the line somewhere. Thank you very much.